when we realized that we were going to see the Pope, just driving by, we got excited. And so, the level of excitement of young people, I don't know, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just very contagious.
Yes.
Very, very contagious. And so, finally they say like, the Pope is coming, he's coming, And so we would just see from a long distance that he was indeed coming, just a little white little thing, just coming. And so obviously they were screaming and yelling and so got excited. And then all of a sudden, he passes by and he stops in front of us.
Wow.
I was like, what is happening? So Pope Francis stops for babies to bless them, or for mate, which is an Argentinian tea or beverage. I don't know. Have you heard about mate?
No, I have not.
And so it's a very interesting. I think in the Argentinian culture, it's considered almost like a holy drink.
Okay.
Even in the pandemic, they didn't stop doing this.
Okay.
So it's basically a tea that it has a straw, and the straw is metallic.
Okay.
Or another, I think it's mostly is metallic. And you're just in an afternoon or any time, you're just gathered, with a bunch of people, and you just pass it, and everybody drinks it from the same straw.
Okay.
And, nobody's disgusted by it. It's just, it's like I said, it's kind of like a holy drink for them.
So it's a communal thing.
It's a communal thing, yeah. But like I said, not even during COVID, they stopped doing that.
So the Pope would stop for that.
Yeah, so the Pope would stop for that because it means, community aspect. And so he stopped and
he'd drink tea that somebody else,
and
just a random person.
Exactly, a random person. And so he just drinks it and gives it back. But, when he was drinking it, I'm like, we're there. Like, he's in front of us.
Like, how far was he from you?
Like where you are. I mean, extremely close. And then all the police officers, for whatever reason, they left. Like, they opened way for us. And so I just go immediately close, and I just, stretch my hand to him, and he looks at me, and he gives me a good handshake. And then he leaves.
Oh, he didn't pass you the tea?
No, that was after he drank.
Okay.
That would have been something, right?
Right, yeah.
But no, it was, and then, I looked at the 25 young adults that I went with, and they were all crying and super touched by that experience.
Yeah.
And because one of our young adults, Juan, he also got to shake the Pope's hand, and so he was crying.
Wow.
It's like, he was like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I said, hey, maybe God is trying to tell you something. And he's like, Father, I thought that maybe, this trip was going to help me to see if I'm called to the priesthood. Mm-hmm. And so this experience is definitely helping me either, like, he's like, I'm getting close to know if the Lord is calling me or not. I don't know now what he thinks, but that it was very, very powerful for him and for me as well. It just, I felt extremely small before the Pope, because I recognize who he is. The vicar of Christ. Yeah.
And the lineage from St. Peter and Jesus, the whole thing. Yes. Yeah. Wow.
And as the vicar of Christ, it's that aspect of, wow, like Jesus, among us, he wants to be with his people. And that's why he instituted the papacy, to lead us, to not leave us without a shepherd, without himself, in the Pope. So it's I will always cherish that experience.
And a lesson that a lot of people should take from this, and this is just a joke, is get that Argentinian drink. So if you're in among millions of people and he drives by, if he sees that drink,
Or get your nephew or your grandchild.
Also, you double your chances. Get a baby and the drink. There you go.
Or better, get the baby with the drink.